This day, 54 years ago, you took your first breath. With taking that first breath, it made you eligible to die. I hope you're not enjoying your day by sitting on the fucking couch with your feet up. Hopefully you're out there somewhere suffering, talking to that inner bitch. See, Joe, the inner bitch loves motherfuckers' birthdays. Why? Because it makes you an even bigger bitch. Because we feel it's our special fucking day. So we can just chill the fuck out. Most people wake up to just exist on this planet. So Joe, if you haven't gotten the fuck after it yet, maybe you should. 5 exclamation points.
I'm obsessed with him. I love you, David.
Happy fucking birthday. 5 exclamation points. Goggins out. 6 exclamation points.
I love him.
When Goggins lived with me, his rule was we had to do something every day that sucked. That was his rule. The first thing we did was he came in and he wanted to see how many pull-ups I could do so he could map out the month. He lived with me for a month. And I went to the pull-up bar and I got like maybe 8 pull-ups, which is an exaggeration. I probably got like 4 pull-ups. And then he said, all right, wait 30 seconds, go and do it again. And I went up on the pull-up bar and I did maybe like 3 or 4. He said, all right, wait 30 seconds, I want you to do it again. And I got up on the pull-up bar and I did maybe like 1 kipping, getting my damn chin over the bar barely. And I dropped down, I was all jacked up. And I said, all right, well, what's next? He said, well, what's next is we're not leaving here until you do 100 more. We're not leaving the gym till you do 100 more.
That day.
Now. And he said, I already know what your biggest problem is. And he's like, the limitations you're putting on yourself are self-imposed. Get the fuck back on the bar. And, you're about to go in a place where you've never been, motherfucker. I remember one day I was sitting on the couch and in Connecticut where I was living at the time, and on the ticker on the TV, the emergency broadcast system came up. Stay inside. Freezing rain. Icy conditions, high winds, stay inside. It was like beeping, stay inside. And Goggins was like, this is amazing, man. Let's go for a run.
Right.
So we go for a 10-mile run in the blizzard, and we come home, and I lived on a lake, and kids are playing hockey on the lake. So we go down, and he takes his hand, and he moves all the snow off the ice. He gets a boulder, and he breaks the ice, a little hole in the ice with the boulder, and then he takes his hand, he makes the hole a little bit bigger, and then he jumps in. And then he points at me, and he takes his finger and he signals for me to jump in. I'm not going in the fucking freezing cold water because my mother told me as a kid in Long Island, don't go anywhere near the frozen water. If you fall in, you have like a minute,
Right.
He's bathing in it.
I was doing comedy. I had to kill a whole day. I had nowhere to stay. I went to a Panera Bread by myself. I'd never drank coffee before in my life. I was like 30. I never drank coffee. I was chugging cold brews all day. I didn't know it would give you a panic attack. And then I went and saw Jumanji by myself at like 2:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
And I was in there just like, holy shit, dude, I'm a fucking moron. I saw Jumanji by myself.
I feel bad.
And then I called Matt and I was like, man, I want to quit comedy, dude. I'm so fucking sad.
I've been in a Panera for 4 hours drinking iced coffees in a booth by myself.
10 hours.
Oh.
We're at this bar, we're drinking after the show. This fucking Irish kid shows up. He is Conor McGregor. Skin tight pants, fucking button down. No offense to him, coked out of his mind.
Sure.
Like, you've never seen someone this high in your life.
The old Adam Egan.
So he swipes. We're sitting there drinking. He swipes all the beers off the corner of the bar, reaches over Brady Quinn's shoulder, and is to me, he's like, big fucking fan, man. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And Brady Quinn just gave one of these, like, fucking, who the fuck's this guy? Like, cool. Damn, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
And when he did that, he bumped him a little. And the guy immediately was like, you don't fucking bump me. He started fucking doing his whole UFC thing. So he's spazzing. We all have to break it up. We have to break up this fight for 20 fucking minutes.
Jesus.
I turn around. My father is back there going. His fist is ready to go. I turn around. I was like, he's ready to go. Phil's ready to go. What the fuck are you going to do?
You're giving credit cards to 18-year-olds. No way. That's when I failed. Look, there's a lot of shit going on in colleges.
Oh, the
Like
college
when you
thing's
get
the
down
worst.
to now, that they're just,
That's the worst scam. The worst scam is the education loans. It's the worst scam.
worse.
It's the worst because you're convincing kids that this is the only way they're going to be successful in life, and a lot of them don't even wind up using it, and then they're saddled down with debt for the rest of their fucking life. And there's not a lot of good options other than that. It's not like there's a lot of other things that you could look to, like, this is a better way to go. Like, no. Like, college for a lot of people is like the only path that seems reasonably lit. Like, that path, I can see where that path is. I'm going to walk down that path. And then all of a sudden you're 100,000 in debt, 150,000 in debt. You're like, and then you get a job out of college and it's for $52,000 a year. You're like, oh my God. Leading up to that fight, man, did that backfire.
He's in serious trouble. Oh, massive crowd strikes here. Herky, watch him closely.
Like, on some people it works, and on some people it's just, it doesn't work at all, and it just makes him more relentless. When Khabib was hitting him, going, let's talk now. Come on, let's talk now.
Well, that's
Bam.
the thing with him, because he talks the whole time, right? Yeah, from the beginning of the day, he starts talking.
Khabib does?
Oh, yeah, he starts talking.
Really? What does he say?
Well, didn't you hear when he was fighting Johnson?
Yes, he's telling him, give up. Give up.
Yeah.
You know, I need that title shot. Give up.
Let's talk now.
I see a tall guy coming at me, and he begged for money. This guy, I swear it's true story, is a guy that used to bully me in school. Whoa, what the hell you doing here, man? He's like, and he thought I would be angry because when he see me, he saw his reaction. He's like shoot, like now I'm world champion, you know,
right.
like I can beat him up, you know.
Right.
Back in the day, he was like 3 years older than me, was bigger. He was beating me up in the bus. This guy. I said, "What you do here, man?" He's like you. He's like, "Yeah, I know, but things doesn't go well for me, you know." I was like, all right. It's like, man, you're a tall guy, you're good looking. He's like, what you doing here, man? It's like, I give him what I have left on me, you know. Like, I don't remember, like 100 something, you know. I give him. I say, get out of here, man. It's like, you're full of potential. It's like, get out of here, man. Like, when I was young, when I wanted to be like you, you're a tall guy, man. You're good looking. It's like full of potential.